So hey guys, welcome back to another episode of M&M Techtalk. Now we're finally together recording an episode, so you get to listen to these two beautiful voices again. And this week we will talk mainly about our experiences so far with Instagram and YouTube, so the stats of our channel and Instagram page, because we've uploaded two very popular videos, so wait for it.
Yeah, as you may have noticed, last 10 episode, we mostly talked about hardware, but today we are gonna switch a little bit and we're gonna talk mostly and basically only software. So there's lots of different softwares we've tried out, we've used, they already existed, and myself have been one of the first persons to try new operative systems. So yeah, we will have lots of things to talk about.
So first of all, I wanted to say that remember that I told you 2 episodes ago that I had the R3 and Z9 videos on the waiting line. Well, we dropped them and they've been very popular. So about 2 weeks ago, let me check, 3 weeks ago, I uploaded the Canon R3 video and it did pretty well. In the first 24 hours we had about 100 views, and now been 20 days since being uploaded, we have 709 views. That's the video with the most views in our channel, and it has helped us gain 6 subscribers, a lot of views of course, and watch time. So it was like the breakthrough video.
Yeah, I'm looking at the graph right now, and it's very strange, weird, and amazing at the same time, because from one day to another we got 300 views plus. So it was in less than a day. It was in 13 hours we got 300 views. So the graph is more not linear, but it's on steps, like a staircase, but it's very nice.
It started linear, then it got a little bit flat, but suddenly it exploded a first time exponentially. We gained, I think, 150 views, and then it flattened again. But we had exponential growth, but from the good one, and we had 300 views in one day. So it's not very consistent, but R3 is a hot topic, it's trending, so a lot of people are interested in this camera, so they will search for it. That's where the most of the searches and views come from searches from Google and YouTube searches. So having trending topics help. You will see that if you compare that to the rest of our content. For example, our podcast episodes, the one with the most views has, I think, 35, and the rest under 10, sometimes 2-3 views. It's a little bit embarrassing, but it works. And
that's part of the experience of starting a new YouTube or podcast. It's part of it. You have to start from the very bottom, and feel this emotion when we see, for example, that the Z9, for example, got 264 views in the last what is it now?
3 days.
3 days. Yeah, 3 days. So it's pretty amazing.
And it's amazing because in one day we reached 200 views, double.
And
than from the R3.
And starting
just
from
amazing.
the base that our podcasts are it's the main part of our channel for now, I think. But it's the thing that has the least amount of views, and now posting these shorts and other videos, and those trended very much. So we are also learning the podcast. Yeah, it's very fun, but what sells most is these hands-on and first looks on the cameras and short mostly, and those are helping us very much to grow. and with that we are
Yeah.
learning very much. So it's part of the process, and it's very nice to like be able to know this process and to be part of it.
Yeah, so we've noticed also that short videos help, at least with when they have a good thumbnail also. For example, the R3 video, it was, I think, a vertical photo. I had to convert it, filling the gaps and the sides. I think with the stamping tool, it was a nightmare, but I could do it, and I think it helped a lot because it's very good. But for the C9, wow, that you have to accept that it's a very very good thumbnail. I
Yeah.
outlined the camera and made it glow. I add some motion blur, directional blur, and shadows and everything, and I think it takes a lot of attention of the viewer. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And talking about the length of the video, this hands-on videos are like 1-2 minutes versus the 20 to 30 minutes of our podcast. So it's easier for people to see, because if they don't know the person in the video, they they don't necessarily want to just watch 10, 20, 30 minutes of something they don't know if it's good or not. So I'm pretty happy with our short famous videos, if you want to call it like that. And yeah, we also started to experiment with shorts and reels. So as you might know, for reels, that's in Instagram, and we have noticed a big difference between those two, between shorts and reels.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at the graph. I'm staring right now at our analytics. We've reached 1.1k views, and I'm just stunning.
Yeah,
19.3
first,
hours of
yeah,
playing time. It's just amazing to have a podcast that started on 9th September. We are now on 10th December, so a little bit more than 3 months now.
about
And
3 months,
about 3 months, and we have
but it's
already
pretty
1.1
nice.
k views and 17 subscribers. I'm very very thankful to every one of you guys, 17 of you, who are
Yeah,
listening
me
to
too.
our podcast hopefully and watching our videos. So thank you very much. Shout out to you guys, because you make this possible. Although you are not making us money for now, but later on we will make money from this hopefully, and it will be very very nice. I can't
Yeah,
wait for it.
yeah. So on Instagram, we have that for not so long. I think a few weeks for now, and we have 9 followers. Not that bad, but the reels
But
have been trending a lot.
oh my
For
god.
example, the first reel, I uploaded the same video that I uploaded to Shorts. That was about the new MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro and M1 Max chips. I just went to the technology shop and filmed with my phone a few clips and put them together in the computer, and that got 3,113 views in Instagram with 70 likes. And wait a minute, in YouTube, the same clip I uploaded, I think 1 or 2 weeks before uploading it to Instagram, because we didn't have Instagram at the time
So
for
it
this
has been
account.
longer on YouTube than Instagram.
Yeah, and it has 13 views. 13.
Yeah, so that's
See the
basically
difference?
3,100 views in difference.
Yeah, that's just sick. And the most interesting thing about it is that this 3,000 views happened in like a day. It was very fast. The
Yeah,
growth of the
there
views
you see
was
the
very
algorithm.
very very fast.
There
Yeah.
you can see the
And
algorithm kicking in with the hashtags mostly.
yeah, because it's again a trending topic. The same like with the cameras on YouTube, and rarely it worked on Instagram, but not in YouTube. So we're still amazed about the performance of Instagram, but still with a little bit of questions in our heads, because why doesn't it perform the same on YouTube?
Yeah.
Maybe because YouTube is more oriented on a long-term video platform, but still they're pushing shorts so much. They want it to
Yeah.
succeed, but it seems like it does not work.
And it's weird because if they want to be in this like short video format um, thing, YouTube, and they don't like they want to do everything kind of, they should like push more the shorts and get them more views. And yeah, for example, to take the Z9 as an example, we got to get the R3 as an example, the best one we've got on YouTube, the short, we got 708 views on there, but the same video without
No,
any
even shorter.
Even shorter.
In
Sorry.
Instagram, I took a 15-second or less clip that I put in the video. That was the part where I shot the burst, the 30 images per second, and that alone, just less than 10 seconds of video, I think, 3,340 views, also in under a day. Well, this time with less likes, we have just 10 compared to 70 for more views. It's a little bit strange, but still, that's a lot of views.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's the other thing that I'm like not that happy about, or it was not trending at least, is the S22 speculations. That reel/short get on YouTube only 9 views and on Instagram 11 views. So although I used hashtags and so, you can see the power of the trends, because nobody is really talking about the S22s for now, but maybe in a month or two they will be talking about them, and then it will be trending and we will talk about them again. Hopefully go to a store and show them, like in the hands-on, and then we will be able to compare if it was like only the trending, or it's basically like the algorithm said like, yeah, you know what, no, that video won't have any views.
I also think that, for example, the first video, the one of the MacBook, I uploaded like a few minutes after I created the account. So my theory is that they push it extra so that you want to keep posting, like to excite you. That's my theory. I don't know.
You know what? If we take as an example my photo account, quick dodge quality, if you want to check it out, I've made lots of reels there, not lots, 4, and pretty much after I created the account, like almost 1 year after, or more than 1 year after I created the account, and I got 2,000 views on one reel, 865 on the other, 1,500 on the other. So it's not like I created the account and just posted. So yeah, we will have to dig a little bit more in, post more reels, and see if it was that Instagram pushed it so we post more, or if it was like it was trending and it really pushed it because it was interesting.
And I think because it was higher quality, because I filmed it, I edited so it was better, you know. It's all because of my magic.
Ha ha ha.
Like the 2 videos with the most views in our channel are also made by me. So I think I start to see a pattern. I don't know.
Martin, this is a conversation we will have later when we are not recording, maybe. But for the time, we are, as you can see, Martin, we are just 15 minutes in. So I think we can switch now to another theme and go to our experience with DaVinci Resolve so far. Continuing with the...
But first, I want to spoil you with something. We have some pretty exciting things coming up in the few weeks and months. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I have a lot of videos to post. For example, the unboxing of my new MacBook, the unboxing from the SanDisk Extreme, or the CF Express Type B card reader, and much more. For example, iPad Air, Apple Pencil, I don't know, maybe. So you'll have some content in the future. So be
Yeah.
thrilled for that and keep waiting.
Yeah.
Don't go away.
Yeah. Now going to the DaVinci as I wanted to do. I had an experience. I could say it was a mixed experience with mixed feelings because on one side it was very pleasing to use DaVinci in comparison to Premiere Pro, as I had like 3 programs in one. I had like Media Encoder, I had After Effects, I had these audio. What's the name of the audio of Adobe?
Audition.
Audition and Premiere Pro all in one. So and a better version of color grading of the Adobe of Lumetri. So it was for one side very very pleasing to use it, but that's when you have no files in it, at least on Windows, because I got this Ryzen 7 5000 blah blah blah, and the beast
5800 HS.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And the beast, I got an RTX 3050 on my PC, on my laptop. So that's like a combo that works very well together. But if you take one part out of it, it works, but it works. It's not fantastic. It's not like all that you paid for. So when you are on DaVinci Resolve, not the studio version,
you didn't pay for DaVinci Resolve.
Exactly.
You didn't pay for it
as
because it's free.
As I have not paid DaVinci Resolve yet, because maybe I will pay it someday. DaVinci will not use GPU acceleration on Windows, and so it goes 100% to GPU.
But in Mac it does.
Yeah, it goes 100% to GPU, so to CPU, sorry. So it's basically overloaded. Although I can overclock it to 80 watts, the CPU, and ventilators to full cooling and stuff, but it just won't keep up. If I want to edit, for example, 4K, the CPU will die if I encode 4K 60 FPS. Like, it will boom. Bye laptop, basically.
No, I don't even have a problem with it. I have the M1 MacBook Pro from 2020, not the new ones. It was a little bit too expensive for me, so I didn't get that one. But the thing that we have to say is, in Mac you get the GPU acceleration in the free version, and boy, that helps a lot. I can edit 4K footage of a full frame camera without any stuttering, without any dropped frames, without a problem. 4K 30, not problem. 1080 120, not a problem. Everything is very smooth, and it's amazing. I like it. It took me a little bit of time to get used to the program because I was new to it, but now I feel very capable of doing basic things. I still have to learn about motion and not motion, fusion, and color page and what's the other one? I don't know.
Audio.
We have like the audio, and I have to get better with it. Watch some tutorials because I haven't watched any, so I've pretty much been experiencing for myself. But I'm pretty happy with the results. As I said before, no stuttering. Maybe when I put some graphics that move a lot, it takes a little bit, but it renders in place. So after that, it plays smoothly every time. And the render times, oh my god, that's a huge bonus from my laptops before. It takes sometimes, for example, for 1 minute video, in 30 seconds I have my export in 4K. That's just amazing. I haven't seen that before. It just feels amazing. I love it, and I think I will obviously prefer to keep editing with Premiere, but I don't want to pay that much. It's just getting out of hand how much it costs, and DaVinci Resolve is a professional software that is used in Hollywood and professional companies, and for me it's just I think it's the right one. So I'm really happy with it, and yeah.
Personally, I would really want to switch to Resolve because, like, for one side, I'm used to Premiere. I've used it now for almost like 2 or 3 years, so I'm very used to it. I know like much shortcuts, where everything is, or most of it, and how to do lots of stuff, and I can move around pretty comfortably on Premiere. When I downloaded Resolve, it was like a whole new world, but I saw one tutorial, like 40 minutes in. It was 2 hours long. I still have to watch some parts, but I got very fast used to it. But then when I started editing, there was this big problem with the playback. Also, in 1/4 of the resolution, it was very, very laggy and not pleasing to watch. Basically, I could not edit very good on that one. So maybe someday I will buy this studio version. I don't know if there's like a pack if
Or
you
just a Blackmagic camera, like the 6K cinema camera, and you get the free version, the complete version with. So
No.
you better buy just a better camera and get the software for free.
Yeah, no, I wanna keep my money. But I don't know if you can use it on two devices when you buy the subscription, or not subscription when you buy the program.
2 devices.
Yeah, so we can like
When you buy it,
share
you get
or-
a license for 2 devices.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe we do that and we both get the studio version and we get more stuff. We will have to figure that out yet. But basically, if I buy it, if I pay for it, and I will do it, I will totally switch to Resolve. Because I gotta say, before I downloaded it and used it a little bit, I was like, yeah, Resolve, I prefer Premiere. But now that I've
I
used
also
it,
was very skeptical about it, but
yeah,
but
now
it's
that
very
I've
good.
used it, it's like a whole new world, and it's like, yo, hello, this is like actually good. This double timeline stuff, and just how it's made, I love it. I love it. I just love it. But
Mhm.
I will have to stick to Premiere for a while now until we get the studio version.
Yeah, so and we want to make in the future a video comparing those 2 softwares, and maybe taking it further to comparing Adobe versus alternatives. For example, I got Affinity Photo last week, and I had it for the iPad, but I wanted it for my MacBook too, and it's been working amazing. So we'll probably make a comparison, Adobe versus alternatives and stuff.
So, guys, I hope you really liked this episode. You liked our experience with Resolve. We hope it helped you, and even the experience with the M1 on Martin's side. Maybe you choose the Apple side
Yeah.
or the AMD or Intel Windows basically side.
So expect videos about that, and talk to you soon. Bye.
And don't forget to watch our shorts and reels. See ya!